Hey, everybody. Hope everyone survived the full moon last night. Still early in the morning here yet, but I'm using the Sacred Sisterhood deck, so this is going to be a feminine intent. I don't read for the signs. Sometimes I kind of feel like I'm reading for more masculine, feminine, but when I get this deck out, it's always for the ladies. Now, if it resonates with you, no problem. I just don't have a lot of people on the channel yet to, tap into. So I'm just tapping blankly out into the world here. It's kind of scary. It is the 7th, but as with all tarot reads, timeless. It finds you when it is meant to find you. Oddly enough, I found a tarot reader, and it was her. The videos I was watching were 8 months old, but it was literally like exactly what I had gone through at that time. I thought that was wild. I'm not sure my brain could have handled that read at the time. I like to keep it neutral. We'll read the more drama reads when we get the drama decks. We all kind of have a different way of reading, so. Okay, bear with me. This is a French deck. And I'm going to do the Celtic Cross. Got the overall problem, 4 of Cups. Oh, I'm sorry, the overall energy. Oh, but we have the Sun, the problem. Influence affecting the problem. Queen of Wands, Queen of Batons. In the distant past. Oh, you know what? I realize I'm flipping these again. Actually, this should be upright. Oh, I knew there was 2 there. I knew there was 2. Well, that one's in the reverse. I'm actually going to leave it like that if I accidentally pulled them as for a reason. Although it's funny, you've got Queen of Swords in reverse. And Queen of Wands. A battle of 2 women. That's just perfect for this deck. Your resources. I think that's the Wands. But she looks like she has a sword. This deck's a little difficult, so do bear with me on this one. Wheel of Fortune at the future. Okay. You know what is funny? I'm calling it. Is this a girl fight at work? You know what? The last read I did was so funny. I was like, I think this is men on a job site. You've ever seen man fit on a job site? It's real. People always think working with men is easier, and it is not always easier. Okay, solution. We've got Queen of Pentacles. We've got a lot of queens going on here. Outside influence. 8 of Cups. That's good. That's a lot of cups. That's a lot of emotions. That one's strength. Strength in the reverse. Going week. Future outcome. 3 of Pentacles. All right. Okay, I think I'm going to grab another deck for clarifiers. I'm laughing so hard. This is girl fight written all over it. So this is salon makeup counter fight. Not that women can't hold other jobs. Obviously, I just worked construction and landscape a few years. And I'm going to be the mommy here and get that pizza tossed in the oven while I ponder these cards a minute. And I'm going to grab some clarifiers and I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm calling it as I did the first time. This is work drama. Or it could be girl family fallout too. At the energy, the situation, you've got the 4 of Cups. That's self-reflection, evaluation. She's swimming in all her water there, thinking about her beautiful bath. And the problem is the sun. Somebody's shining too bright. Someone's light is irritating someone else's demons at work. Not all women have the ability to clap for others. It's always got to be a competition. I've had a friend like that, and emphasis on the had. And I just quietly unfriended her. There's no need to fight. I don't have time for that. Yeah, the influence affecting the problem is like when you had both of these. I mean, one is confident, appreciative, and the other one is manipulative and abuse of power. So, I don't know if this is like a coworker situation or a manager. You don't always have to be the manager for abuse of power. You just think you know it all. I take it as that. And that was King of Swords in the reverse. I get confused again on this deck. It's all women. So, anywho, yeah, influence, distant past, the issue, the root cause of the problem. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles is steady, responsible. Maybe that's the problem is this one's carrying all the weight and this one thinks they're carrying all the weight, right? And they're not. Just because you have the sword, this is the baton. So, that's the leader. And also, it still would hurt getting hit with a baton. And, resources, inner strength, positive. This was the wands, by the way. I had to clarify because, look, it does look like a sword. Oops, sorry. So, good guys, resources, they've got it going on. Or, no, I'm sorry. This is competition and rivalry. Sorry, I'm still learning the Celtic cross, and I a lot of times even get it out of order then when I read it back. That's why I'm so slow when I'm laying it out, because I really have to think about it. We're probably thinking too much about where they go, but eventually it'll be second nature. So, but then I gotta throw the French in, and then this deck wands look like swords, and it's a beautiful deck though. This is actually it's a beautiful deck. And it's matte. It's like a matte feel. Anyways. Um, future, Wheel of Fortune, if you're the good guy, it's going in your favor. It seems like resolution to the problem. I'm telling you, this is work fallout, or family fallout. It could be friend fallout. But I just have I've worked with this girl before, She's mad at you because she's been there 5 years and you've been there 6 months and you got the promotion that she thought she was going to get just because she'd been there 5 years. It's like that type of deal. I'm calling it. That's exactly what it is. I've had people so mad at me, and it's like, well, they never think about all the work experience that, you had before you got there. Like, it counts for nothing just because they've been there for so long. Plus, I have a rule that, like, if I've been somewhere a year and not been promoted, if there's not, like, room, if I haven't moved up, I mean, obviously a great company maybe won't have the turnover, but, at jobs where I've started out at the bottom, if I'm not getting moved up in the first year, it's like, for me, it's time to move on, generally. Depending on the job, like I said. Not to be this girl and, like, throw the fit. I'm just saying because I know I'm this girl. I know I'm a good worker, so. And I've never lost a promotion to anyone either, so. Again, I've been hated by this girl because I'm that girl. 7 position 7, the solution is someone's got to go. It's Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, materialistic. Someone needs self-care. Someone's being irresponsible. She's probably going to just walk off the job, guys. She's going to throw a fit and leave. I'm telling you, I just did that last reading, and I was like, I swear I could picture the whole thing. I could picture the two guys, the two men walking off my construction job site. Outside influence, the environment, people. You got 8 of Cups. It's endings, change. Someone's in the emotion, 9 in the emotion. Someone's but not feeling very strong about it. I don't know if it's you. I mean, it can feel helpless. Like if you have someone, especially if like this person's like, attacking you at work and just making you effing miserable all day long, that can be hard. Especially if you have a family to support or you really need that job and, or you actually like the job and you're not miserable every day. And also, I will take full responsibility and claim that, like, when I was younger and I was a manager, I was horrible. I was a tyrant. I was. Not for very long was I a tyrant, but, like, I have been the asshole boss before. So, like, we all have personal growth to make, you know what I mean? So, I mean, in my defense, that girl was really whiny, but also, like, I think I probably took it too far. Because she was young, but, I was, like, thirsty for, being the best I could be and being a little hard ass. So, I've done a lot of shadow work since then, and I'm actually a really great leader. And, but even at that same job, it was like, I never pointed the finger like, you need to do this. It was like, we need to do this, and this before we can go home tonight, And I would pick like a nasty job to do. And the other managers, when it was their shift, they would just go sit in the office and pretend like the paperwork took an hour. No, it didn't. So don't be that guy, I know just one girl in particular. I mean, sometimes, honestly, I wish I could remember her name just so I could, like, go back and apologize. But, I've had my karma. I've had my horrible boss like that. Shout out to Becky. Shout out to Hallie. You're both horrible narcissists, horrible women right here. The sad part was, Sorry, I'm getting personal, but the sad part was like they were adult grown women, and when I was the tyrant, you know, I was like 23. So I'm light years ahead of them. Anyways, future outcome is looking great, right? Positive energy. See, future coming at you. That's Three of Pentacles. That's networking. That's teamwork. You know, it just sounds like this is some rough. This sounds like some rough work drama. So you'll get through it. Find your team. You know, your team members that are they'll pitch in together. Just let the girl throw her fit for a little bit or whatever. But I mean, the future outcome then I think is great. So plus, if you're this guy, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is going to go in your favor. So whether it's a promotion or not, you know, and I know times are tough. We just, oh, it's all about perception too. Times are tough, you know, it's after Christmas. Not everyone has good holidays. I try not to be so judgmental as I'm getting older, and I try to recognize that if someone's throwing a fit at work, honestly, they probably have had something else going on before work. You know, it's like you take your work shit home with you, and you bring and then you bring what happened that morning to work with you, and then whatever happened at work, you take it home. So insecurity also. I mean, some people just aren't confident. I had a handful come out, but I think that's okay. Completion, you know, wisdom, use your wisdom, perfection. It'll all be okay. And some people are insecure and they like feel like they need to be perfect, you know, but you don't have to be. Like I said, I'm that guy that like I can clap for other people. We all have you know, strengths and weaknesses at any job. It doesn't mean someone's stupid. It's just, it could even be like a menial task, you know, like no matter what your job is, but it could be something menial and like one person is a beast at it and one person is just not, like, so anyways, rise above if you need to be the bigger woman, and it'll all work out. Just, you know, go to your manager or your work soul tribe or whoever you need to, you know, or it'll write itself out depending on your situation, but try to stay strong. I know it can be hard when you got a busy week and the whole world's shorthanded right now. So I'm getting ready to go back into the workforce. I've been self-employed for a couple years now. And then, I mean, I'm going to be honest, like a total of 4 or 5, with one brief stint. I stopped and took a job that was supposed to be great. And oh my gosh. And then I saw one of those work trucks today. The work truck that they never got me when I was there, right? And it was this morning, like full moon in Cancer, emotional this morning. And I was heated. And I literally almost sent like a FU text. And that job's been, I mean, I haven't, that job ended almost 2 years ago at this point, I think. So, yeah, I'm glad it's over. That was Becky. So, anywho, you got this. Best of luck. And, we'll see you in the next one. All for one and one for all.